What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to Relationship Reality, where both truth meets chaos. This is my wife worth keeping? Is my wife worth keeping? The show where husbands sit in the hot seat and risk getting roasted harder than a Thanksgiving turkey. Tonight, we've got brave Black and Latino men putting their marriage on trial. The wives won't like it, but fairness demands equal foolishness. Every contestant must face 20 habits that make a man wonder if his queen crown is just for decoration. All right, let's get into it here. Oh, but before we start, let's take and look at our Red Bull here. Oh, yes, we must take a sip of this because we know that Red Bull gives us wings. All right. So each time you agree, your wife often does one of these things, just merely put a tick mark on a folded sheet and title it report card. Now, if you watched the previous game, you've already got your report card. Now it's your turn, husband, to give your wife her report card. Remember, every time you see something that you think she does, just put one tick mark down on the report card. You can sign her name and date it. So, as we did in the first game for for husbands, if you have 1 to 5 tick marks, husband should raise an eyebrow. She's irritating, but you can still make it to the next Sunday brunch. If she's got not 6 to 10 tick marks, husband should start pricing apartments and opening a new savings account. If you look down there and she's got 11 to 15 tick marks, husband should be at his cousin's house eating microwave noodles and rethinking life's choices. And if she comes up with 16 to 20 marks, husband should do a vanishing act, vanish like a ghost, and change your number and delete social and start a new life in a different time zone. All right. Well, now uh, we have the ratings here. So with the rating, we have 3 lifelines. You might not want to put a check mark down on your report card. We're going to give your wife 3 lifelines. The first one, she's just stressed. Gives her a pass for PMS, bills, or Mercury being in retrograde. The second one, second lifeline, she's still fine. Use this when you know she's wrong, but you love her too much to admit it. And the third lifeline, Mama told me so. A last ditch appeal to motherly wisdom that usually ends in more trouble. When all lifelines are gone, you must decide if she's a keeper, a complainer, or return to sender. So this is how you grade her report card, right? You can grade her as a keeper. You can stand her for the rest of your life. A complainer, eh, right there at the borderline, or return to sender, then hand it to her and wait for her response. Are you ready, husband? Are you ready? Okay, go out and get your piece of paper, fold it in half, and write on there, is my wife worth keeping? This is her report card. I'll go ahead and sing a little game song theme while you get your report card ready. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, you should have your report card folded. You should have your pen and pencil already. And so I'm going to read the first five here that should raise your eyebrow. And here we go. Number one, she hangs her bra strap and underwear on the shower rod like it's a laundry day in the rainforest. Have you ever gone into your bathroom and seen bras? Have you seen pantyhose and panties all on the hanging all over every place? I mean, all on the floor, all in the windows, just panties and underwears all over the place. If she's that type of wife that hangs all her stuff up like a laundry day in the rainforest, put a tick mark on her report card. Number two, she uses an entire roll of toilet paper for just one trip and still clogs the toilet. I mean, a whole roll is gone. I mean, you just put the new roll in there, and she went in, and after she came out, the entire roll is gone. If she is the type that uses a whole roll of toilet paper for just one sitting, put a tick mark on her report card. Number three, she eats in bed and leaves crumbs like Hansel and Gretel lives there. Remember how the witch would put the crumbs all in there and have Hansel and Gretel go to the house? It's the crumbs all in the bed where she just snacking constantly, right? You can't sleep because all these crumbs is all in your bed. If she eats in bed and leaves crumbs like Hansel and Gretel lives there, put a tick mark on her report card. Number four, she never refills the Brita filter, but complains the water tastes funny. He went and spent all this money on a Brita filter, right? But she never changes the filter. And she's complaining, oh, the water tastes funny, right? If she's that type that never changes the filter, put a tick mark on her report card. And number five, has a cleaning day playlist, but spends 3 hours dancing and not cleaning. She's supposed to be cleaning. But what is she doing? She's in front of the TV set dancing and doing her yoga. If she's that type of woman that don't clean and is distracted with all her other little things, put a tick mark on a report card. Okay, category two. This is when you start pricing an apartment. If you got 6 to 10 tick marks. Number six, she talks to her work husband more than her actual husband. So at work, she has a work husband, right? She talks to him, tells you more about him than you. So if she talks to her work husband more than her actual husband, put a tick mark on her report card. Number seven, orders 5 online packages a day, acts shocked when the credit card bill comes. Right? Every day she's on Amazon. Amazon this, Amazon that, right? Paying through PayPal. She's seen that on infomercial on the TV set. She's gotta have it, right? She gotta have it. I can't live my life unless I have this Presto Whizzle Bangle thing, right? Packages, FedEx always knocking at your door, packages all outside on the porch. And she's that type of woman, right? And then when it comes time to paying the credit card, it's like $6, $8, $10,000, and she's all surprised. If she's that type of woman that orders all the time, put a tick mark on her report card. If she leaves makeup stains on every pillow, every towel, and shirt you own, she even marks your shirts to let other women know that you're married, right? If she's the one that leaves, every time you see red stains, pink, purple stains, anything that she got on her face, you can see it on all the towels, all on the Kleenex, all on the toilet paper, all on the hand towel, right? If she's that type of person that leaves makeup stains on everything, put a tick mark on her report card. She keeps 47 hair products on the bathroom counter and still says she can't find anything. You go in there and these bottles of this, lotions of that, shampoos of this, hair conditioners over here, all this mess. It looks like a pharmacy. All these bottles, you can't find nothing because they all on the toilet, all in the bathtub, all in the medicine cabinet. You open the medicine cabinet and the stuff pours out and kills you, right? She's got so much stuff stacked all over, all on the floor. So if she keeps at least 47 hair care products all over the place, put a tick mark on her report card. And number 10, she calls you lazy while scrolling TikTok for 6 hours straight, right? What's this? She's on TikTok day in, day out. She's on YouTube watching my channel day in and day out for 6 to 8 hours. But she got the nerve to call you lazy, right? If she's that type that spends all her time on TikTok and on social media and calls you lazy, put a tick mark on her report card. All right, we're halfway, folks. We're going to give you just a few minutes to go ahead and just get your report card. Remember, don't let her see it. Just get it all lined up and everything. I'm going to take a little swig out of my Red Bull here because Red Bull gives you wings. Yeah. All right, now sing a little song for you here on top of the other song that's playing. All right, husband, I'm gonna go ahead and take a little sip of this tea. And now, in category 3, this is when you should be thinking about your cousin's couch zone. All right, number 11. She has male best friends who keep calling her after 11 p.m., right? Getting all these phone calls after 11 p.m., and she's talking about, she's talking to a friend. Put a tick mark on her report card. Number 12, she starts every argument with, you never, right? You never do this, you never, and ends it with, whatever. whatever, right? Starts it with you never, blah, blah, blah. And at the end, whatever. Okay, if she's that type of wife, put a tick mark on her report card. Number 13, thinks being loud equals being right. The louder she talks, the more she thinks she's right. She's screaming and hollering at you, so she must be right, right? Mm-hmm. So the louder she talks and she thinks she's right, put a tick mark on her report card. Number 14, she spends the rent money on wigs, right? Nails, self-care, and shoes. And she always buying shoes. How about that Gucci purse? I had my girlfriend. We went out to what was it? Was it Gucci's? No, it was Coach. That's what it was. I seen these little purses on these pedestals. I'm thinking, look, there's not many purses out here. And they had one purse on a little pedestal in the store. There must have been like about 20 purses. I said, all the purses. I'm used to stacks and stacks of purses. And I only had like 20 or 30 purses. And each one was on a pedestal. So she wanted this purse and she wanted that purse. That purse had 3 on it. And this other purse she had 4 on it. And I'm thinking, oh shoot, I can get that. That's $7. Got up to the cash register, pulled out my $10, right? She put the 2 purses up there, pulled out my $10, and the clerk looked at me, the sales girl looked at me like, are you crazy? I says, are you crazy? 3 plus 4 is 7. Here's $10. I should get $3 back. And she goes, no, sir. That's not what that is. That's not the price of the purse. The one that says 3, that purse, and a little teeny weeny purse. It's just got this Coach on it. He said that purse costs $3,000, and the other one with the 4 on it is $4,000. And sir, your total is $7,500 with the tax. And I freaked out. And there are a whole bunch of women standing behind me complaining that I'm taking too much time. And then my girlfriend's over here crying, like, I know you're not gonna put my purses back on the pedestal. I go, are you out of here? Cost me $7,500 for 2 small little purses from Coach. I'll never forget that one, right? I'll never forget that. So if she spends all the rent money on wigs, nails, self-care, and purses and shoes, put a tick mark on her report card. Number 15, she goes through your phone, but locks hers like it's Fort Knox, right? You can see her, right? You can pretend like you sleep and you can see her hovering around trying to find your phone and going all through it, right? Looking at all your messages to see what's going on. But see, when you try to get in her phone, she got like 50 locks and securities on it. So you can't figure out how to even turn the doggone phone on, right? So if she goes to your phone but locks hers like it's Fort Knox, put a tick mark on her, put a tick mark on her report card. Now, this last category 4 is when you should be using your ghost protocol. Number 16, she flirts publicly and says, oh, it's just my personality. So she's going out with you, but she's flinging up her boob, flinging her ass left and right. All the guys is whistling and stuff, and she's sitting there smiling, talking about, oh, it's my personality, and I'm a hoe or I'm a thought. Thought, T-H-O-T, that hole over there, right? If she acts like that, put a tick mark on her report card. Number 17, she tells your mama her cooking needs more seasoning. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that, okay? Don't have her coming over to your mother and doing this, that, and the other thing. Now your mom's coming over and gonna be cooking for you. No, put a tick mark on the report card, right? Number 18, calls you broke every time you say no. So she wants a new Lamborghini. She wants a Rolls Royce, a Shadow Rolls Royce. She wants this $2 million house. And you go, no, honey, no, we can't do that. Oh, you broke. You ain't got no money. You broke. Or like those two those two Coach purses that I got for my ex-girlfriend now, right? She's ex-girlfriend, but she's got two expensive Coach purses. Put a tick mark on there if she says that you broke every time you say no. Number 19, she screams and throws things and blames it on the moon cycle, right? She don't know why she's acting all crazy, why she comes up to you and fights and all this kind of stuff. She said, oh no, it's the cycle of the moon that's making me do this. Put a tick mark on her report card, right? She's nuts. And the last one, number 20, she cheats, lies, or disrespects your kids and acts like you're the problem, right? If she's that type of woman that does that, put a tick mark on her paper. All right? Remember the tick marks here, right? 1 to 5 tick marks, raising your eyebrow. 10 tick marks, husband should be looking at that price in an apartment or open a new savings account. 11 to 15 tick marks, husband should be at the cousin's house eating microwave noodles, rethinking life choices. 20 tick marks, husband should be vanishing like a ghost, changing your number, delete socials, and start a new life. All right? So now, you need to determine if she has that, but here are your 3 lifelines, right? So you don't have to put the stuff down if you want to choose one of these lifelines. She's just stressed. She's still fine, though. You know, some women are so pretty, you just can't really put a tick mark down. Her mama told me, if your mother told you to do something, you probably won't be putting a tick down. All right, so go ahead and grade her report card. Is she a keeper? Is she a complainer? Or she's one of those return descendants? Go ahead and put her grade on and hand that report card to your beautiful wife and see what she's got to say about the whole thing. All right? So now, I hope you enjoyed this show. This one was for the husband, right? And you were rating your wife. And the show game was, is my wife worth keeping? Is she worth keeping? So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the show. And so we got one for the husband and we got one for the wife. And I hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure that you put your comments down. And I'll see you on another version of What's Up? What's Up? What's Up?